today. Our top story tonight. Welcome to the programme. I'm Ellie Crissell. Police have tonight named the 17-year-old boy who was stabbed to death in Brighton last night as Mustafa Mamand. A 16-year-old boy has been arrested on suspicion of murder and is still in custody. Roads in the city remained cordoned off after police were called to the scene yesterday tea time. The victim was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. A warning, there are flashing images in this report from Chrissy Reedy. It was a Brighton live for us this evening. Chrissy, what is the latest there tonight? Staff working at a young offenders institute in Kent are calling on the government to allow them to use a synthetic pepper spray known as Parva to help protect prison officers from violent attacks. It follows an inspection report into Cookham Jail in Rochester earlier this year, which described violence as being rife, but the government says progress is being made to reduce attacks. Charlie Rose reports.
The target area.
Now, Charlie, there are some strong feelings on this issue, aren't there?
Yes, we've seen a letter sent.
£30,000 in cash, designer clothes and watches have been seized in an investigation that's put 4 drug dealers behind bars. More than 2,000. Kent Fire and Rescue have lifted a horse to safety after it got stuck in a water-filled ditch in Sheerness. They were called to Minster-on-Sea after the... Now, could you live in a van? Well, one young couple from Crawley decided to save money for a house deposit by leaving their rental flat to live in a second-hand van. Flavia Catavitello and Luke Norris invested £13,000 into buying and converting a former roofer's truck into a mobile home. As Claudia Sabasis reports, they may be squeezed on space, but they're successfully saving and able to take holidays too. Now, the Green Party's autumn conference got underway in Brighton today as activists set their sights on returning 4 seats to Parliament at the next general election. Caroline Lucas's Brighton Pavilion seat is the only one they currently hold in Westminster. Well, our political editor Charlotte Wright is live at the conference for us now. And Charlotte, an ambitious target.
Yes, quite ambitious, but
3 women who all lost their young sons to suicide are on the verge of completing a mammoth walk from Cheshire to Kent to raise awareness of this tragic issue. The route started in Liz's hometown of Madeley in Cheshire, through London, where Kim lives, and will end up this Sunday in Sandwich, the home of Michelle. Called Just 3 Mums Walking, they're using this 200-mile challenge to draw attention to the biggest killer of people under 35. Fiona Irving reports.
good.
Coming up to a 10 to 7. Turning to sport now and football. Brighton fans have spent celebrating after the Seagulls drew with Marseille in their Europa League to earn their first point in European football. Despite some supporters missing kick-off due to travel delays, there were jubilant scenes at the final whistle, which, as Piers Hopkirk reports, ended 90 minutes of drama. Plenty more football action to look forward to this weekend in the Premier League. Brighton are back in action. She started performing at the tender age of just 4. Now 16, violinist Leia Zhu has graced the stages of prestigious festivals and renowned venues all over the world. But tonight she's coming to the Marlow Theatre in Canterbury, launching their Philharmonia Orchestra season. Just before this afternoon's rehearsal, Peter Whittlesey caught up with her. Thank you very much, Nina. That looks good. Great, that's it from me for the moment. Linda Hardy, though, will be back with your late news at 10:30. Bye-bye.